Good afternoon, everybody. Today I have the pleasure to introduce one of our B1 students, Francisco Paredes. He is going to talk about a very interesting topic today. So please, Francisco, introduce yourself.
Okay, teacher. Hello, teacher. My name is Francisco Paredes. I am 4 years old. I live in Guayaquil. I work in the National Police of Ecuador as a captain. My current workplace is in Babahoyo City, which is about 1 hour away from my home. Right now, I fulfill the function as an instructor and talent analyst at the Las Peñas Police Academy. I began learning English at ILC Ecuador because it is recurred in my employment as a police officer. First and foreign month to be able to converse with foreign people, assisting them if they have issues, and to teach English to the students on the different police academics. Today, I am going to discuss the selection and training process for the future members of the National Police of Ecuador. It is important to mention that in our country, we have two lines of the training to become members of the National Police of Ecuador. First, there is the preparation to become a police officer, and it takes 4 years of the training at the Police Academic General Alberto Enriquez Gallo. In the second place, we have the training at the different police school around the country, and their training lasts only 2 years. The distinction between two types of the training is the officer are prepared to leadership and command, and the police troop is considered more operational. What shall in the process we have the following phases. The following phases, the recruitment. This process consists of the following phases. Postulation. In this phase, the applicants who match the qualified with the institution are selected. In this, it is important to mention that the participants which are involving in this process shouldn't have status related with the criminal organization, and their criminal record should be clear. Evaluation and selection. Applicants are physically and psychologically and academically evaluation to establish their suitability for the role. Each of these tests are eliminated to continue with the process. The training for the select applicants at the different police academic include topics such as legislation, tactics and strategies, weapons and shooting, personal defense, first aids, police ethics and ideals, and human rights. Following basic training, the potential police officer get specialized in areas such as criminal investigation, citizen security, traffic and transportation, environmental protection, emergencies and risk management. After their training, they must complete the professional practice. In this phase, the future police member must be complete internship and training at the police departments, as use their knowledge, apply their knowledge in and abilities in real world circumstances. And finally, we have the graduation. After finishing their training, police officers are graduate and assigned for the different unit police and begin their careers. police training in Ecuador is constantly improving and maintain the city security and public order to fulfill the constitutional mission. That's all for my presentation, teacher.
Okay, thank you for your presentation, Francisco. Now I have some questions for you. Tell me, why did you choose this topic?
Can you repeat, teacher, please?
Yes, why did you choose this topic?
This topic, I chose this topic because I work in the training school. I think it is necessary to know by our youngs in the country.
Can you tell me what is the main goal of the police training in Ecuador?
The most important is when the youngs have a different problems in the training. It is difficult to work with them because they come of different backgrounds with the different things form and have a different of different problems.
How long does the training process last in Ecuador?
The training is for officer 4 years and for the true police 2 years. For officer in the General Alberto Enriquez Gallo Academic, and for the true police in different institutions in the country.
What subjects do police recruits are studying when they're in this process of training?
They are studying academic and training part, but it is necessary to study prepare in values and ideals because it is necessary by our work.
Do the police officers learn about laws and regulations when they're taking this training process?
Excuse me, teacher.
Do police officers learn about laws and regulations when they're taking this training process?
The laws is important because we work in next with the laws, and the most important is for the constitutional mission.
Are there any physical tests to take it part of this training process in Ecuador?
The physical test is important to know if the applicants are with a healthy conditions.
Can you tell me how do police officers, police recruits practice their skills in the training?
The most important is when they practice in real world situation. It is planified with different units, and they practice after graduate.
Okay. Are there any real life scenarios that they give it to you when you're training as a police officer?
The real situations in the school planificate and coordinate with the different units and practice in the school, and finally of the training outside in the city.
What is the evaluation and selection that you do to select the police recruits that you will have?
The most important is the basic requirement. For example, the height 1 meter and 68 centimeters by and the women for women 1 meter and 57 centimeters. And the most important is they don't have tattoos that related with criminal organization for the applicants and for their families.
And what about if they have like any normal tattoos? Can they apply?
Can you repeat, teacher?
Yes. What about if they have like normal tattoos, not related to a criminal organization? Can they apply to the police training?
If they had problems, is separate of the training process.
And how you, as police officers, assess these trainers? What do you do with the trainers?
I don't understand this question, teacher.
Okay. You, as a police officer, how do you assess the police trainings, the police trainers that are in this process?
The police trainings special preparation. For example, I am a training of trainers. It is necessary to know, for example, how to work with the adult people, in this case with our students.
Okay, thank you for your presentation, Francisco. Now say goodbye, please. Say goodbye, Francisco. Goodbye.